3rd and goal at the 9.
Huge play for the Bills to hold them to a field goal to 10 if they can.
The snap, Lamar Jackson back to throw, guns it into the end zone, intercepted!
Very smart, very tough. The growth that he's had in the last 4 years has been amazing to see.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be inside leverage, and obviously I want to be connected if he goes inside.
His journey is very typical of most players. It doesn't always start off well. It's rocky, it's ups and downs.
You got a red jersey on, right?
That's also how players learn to handle life in the NFL.
One of the bigger concerns with Taron was the injury bug.
I tore my labrum my second game of my rookie year.
You know, we all deal with adversity at some point in this league.
My mindset was, okay, just get healthy and come back ready to ball.
I think he did a tremendous job responding to it.
Little guys, you don't count them out in terms of the amount of heart and toughness and resiliency they have. You got to be mentally tough as well, and I think that's one thing that Taron has in his tool belt.
I just wanted to stamp myself in the NFL, and I feel like I've shown glimpses of it.
Ball comes out as it is intercepted.
He's just the ultimate competitor.
Me and Poe been saying that for a while, so add my name to that list.
He's a dog. I mean, he's a dog, pound for pound, just the best nickel in the league. You ain't even got to finish your sentence, but just the way he played today was incredible.
Listen, when you line up across from 2-4, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he brings it out, and he's still on the run. He may go all the way.
Every time we get into the red zone, we have a saying on the defense, field goal or takeaway. Like, don't let them get points. You got to play every play. That's why it's so important to defend every blade of grass.
It was a game of obviously significant magnitude with the division on the line. Baltimore had come in a year ago and beat us up pretty good here. They've been a power for years in the AFC, and there was a typical Buffalo night in January where it was cold and a little bit windy too, and we were off to a pretty good start, but it was still a close game.
Baltimore had been marching down the field. We didn't have an answer for Lamar.
Dancing in the pocket, on the run at the 45 of the Bills at the 40, dives forward and has got the first down.
How dangerous is this guy?
He's unbelievable.
It's 3rd and 9 and it's crunch time. Start over here, over 2. His favorite target, it's Andrews to my left. I drop back right before the ball is snapped. I see Lamar's eyes. Honestly, I didn't think he was gonna throw it, but he threw it, and I just stepped in front of it, probably right about here. I thought for a split second to take a knee, then I looked up and it was just green grass on this side and decided to take off.
2 yards deep in the end zone, intercepted by Taron Johnson, and he brings it out.
He's going for him. Good athletic ability, and he can't quite make the play. And the Wildcats were all over it with Taron Johnson.
In college, I had one offer from Weber State, and I had a great head coach there. And he told me anything I wanted to do at a bigger school, I could do at Weber.
And there's that Taron Johnson again.
Him giving me that confidence helped me get to everywhere I wanted to be. He believed in me before I did. I eventually got an invite to the Senior Bowl and the Combine.
What are your overall thoughts on the 2018 Scouting Combine, Mike Mayock?
The kids are here for 4 days. Finally, they get to come out here today to show off a little bit, and you're going to see some special stuff.
So the gauntlet drill, I'm like 20th in line, and 20 people have gone before me, and I get up and I look the wrong way, and ball comes straight to my head.
So you can see what happened. He got in there.
It was embarrassing, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Yeah, it comes up in the group chat, the DB group chat. I'm usually beginning a training camp every year, so that the rookies and all the young guys know Taron was that guy that did that. Yeah, for sure.
It was pretty funny. I didn't think that mattered in getting drafted.
Sky right double. Let it go.
When we looked at him back at state, it was like, okay, so could this guy play inside? But you can see his toughness, the ability to cover, the ability to blitz, tackle. He was fearless.
Yes, sir.
Those are the traits that you're looking for in a nickel.
Nickel right, nickel right. Nickel, nickel, nickel.
I was kind of nervous because I never played nickel. I didn't play nickel in college. And they believed that I could play the position, so that's what I did, and I ended up doing it. It's different than playing cornerback. It's more like a safety, linebacker. I feel like you got to be good at pretty much everything.
He does it all for us. If you put on the film, he's in the box making tackles. He's covering slot receivers one-on-one.
No matter what personnel is out there, we try to keep 2-4 on the field at all times because he's just a dog.
Just learning every single day, that eventually helped me to getting more and more comfortable with it and succeeding at the position.
Go all the way. He's at the Baltimore 40.
Trey was more to the right of me. I see Lamar over here. Lamar has the angle to get me. I slowed down a little bit. I seen him that Hollywood Brown was chasing me down. He's probably one of the fastest guys in the NFL, so he probably had a chance to come get me, but Jordan just took him out the picture.
The 30 gets a block at the 20.
And obviously Trey's block, it was definitely a collective effort.
Hey, let's have a great day today. Let's do what we know we can do. Yep. Best DBs in the league. Let's go. DBs on 3, 1, 2, 3, DB.
The whole DB core, we've been playing together for a while now, and that's unheard of in the NFL. I love to be around them. I mean, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. And my love for them just, I feel like, makes me even want to play harder.
This defense doesn't go without Taron saying nickel left, nickel right. Simple stuff. It makes everyone else know where to line up. I tell him all the time, like, I just love having you out there with me. Every play, every time Les calls man, he looks at me, he's like, we got a strap. So it just gets me going.
I'm gonna get one today. We got 3rd and long, gotta get that depth. You know what I'm saying? They gotta throw it.
That's part of the joys of coaching, is to watch, in this case, young men develop on the field and off the field.
Taron's case has just been a matter of steady growth at the position.
Let's go, T. Let's get better today. Let's be the best I can be.
You know, he's worked extremely hard, get a good grasp of the defense to the point where now he's like a coach on the field. And Jimmy Salgado, who works with our nipples, has done a terrific job of spending time with them.
If I make that tackle, where are your hands gonna be?
Outside.
Bang and drive.
He's developed into a really, really good player, one of the best slot corners in the National Football League. So we are very fortunate to watch his development and see his maturation over this period.
Last season was a microcosm of his career to this point. Kind of got off to a rocky start, but he really persevered, playing his best football in the middle to end of the season, as we all saw right in front of our eyes.
We showed kind of like I want to say a man look. Again, coach called cover 2. That's a great play call for us. I'm just reading Ben Roethlisberger's eyes, kind of read the route a little bit and broke on the ball and ended up catching it and taking it to the house.
Fires it, is picked off, running down the right sideline. He's going to score. He's going to score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Touchdown, Taron Johnson. The Bills get a touchdown pick from Taron Johnson.
That first pick six, I wasn't even thinking about the fan cam. After I had scored, my teammates brought me back to it so we could celebrate together. But the second pick six, I didn't forget about it.
The snap, Lamar Jackson back to throw, guns it into the end zone. Intercepted, 2 yards deep in the end zone, intercepted by Taron Johnson, and he brings it out.
The first thing that came to my mind was go down. And then I saw him come out, and he started running towards me, towards the sideline, and then I was like, go.
And he's still on the run. He may go all the way.
Nobody knew what was going on. All we see is the last name Johnson running down the field.
The sideline erupts, and I'm just making sure everyone's trying to stay back and we don't get a flag, and Taron just has basically an escort down to the end zone.
As soon as Tre'Davious ran in front of him, dang, he got a lead blocker, like, this is going to the crib.
He's at the Baltimore 40, the 30 gets a block at the 20.
And honestly, when it's happening, it don't feel real. It's slow motion, like a dream, kind of. I was just jittering the whole time. That's exactly what I'm saying. Taron, just get there, just get to the end zone.
10, 5, touchdown! Touchdown!
TJ just scored, man. Taron Johnson just scored.
Taron Johnson goes 102 yards with an end zone interception. Touchdown, Buffalo! Unbelievable.
The play of the season.
Who knocked him into the screen? Micah? Micah tried to hurt my guy out there.
I'm walking up to the fan cam, and I didn't even have an idea what I was gonna do, but before I could even do anything, Micah comes up, clocks me in the back of the head. I hit the screen, bam.
Usually you jump on somebody's back and they're like, you know, they can still walk. But Taron just like folded, so we both just hit our heads on the screen.
I ended up being okay. He was just so happy for me.
And that was obviously the momentum swinger in the play that won the game for us.
That's one of those plays you just never forget. Goes down in Bill's history.
It meant everything to everyone in this organization, to the city,
Honestly, the celebration took the wind out of me. I almost felt like I was gonna pass out. How tired I was and how hyped everybody was.
Lightning has struck here in Orchard Park.
It was the play of the year, Murph, no question about it.
I'm telling you guys, I do not believe we have 7,000 people in our stadium.
The place was jumping.
I'm talking about the whole stadium was VIP section.
You're seeing people behind him, just celebrating, not only on the field, but also in the stands. I can imagine people at home celebrating as well, and it almost brings a tear to my eye, like, what a moment for the Bills.
Everybody's going to always remember where they were at the moment of the 101-yard interception that sealed the biggest win they've had in a quarter century.
It's emotional, man. Like, these guys care about each other, and everybody on their defense was doing their job, which put Taron in a perfect position to make that play happen.
Every time I watch it, it's just an honor to have helped the team make such an amazing play.
He does what he knows how to do, is get the ball in his hands and then go find the end zone.
I tell Taron all the time he's the best nickel in the league, and I truly believe that from the bottom of my heart. Because that's the guy that comes to work each and every day. It couldn't happen to a better person.
Everybody was ecstatic, and I think Taron was trying to be Taron and trying to be cool, but I know deep inside he was super excited, and I was excited for him too.
Now he's going to be a folk hero for millions for years to come.
When coming into the locker room afterwards, it was just amazing.
24 words.
I always talk about treating those guys like your own son. They're your players, but they're like family. It was real emotional and just real proud.
How it ended, it left a sour taste in all our mouths because we obviously wanted to get farther than where we got to. And I'm thankful for all of it, though. It's made me who I am right now.
Just the growth that he's had from coming out of Weber State till now, the man that he's become is awesome. Just to see his progression.
And that's from a lot of hard work on his end, putting in the time on the field, off the field.
He never shied, never backed down, never made excuses. He just put his head down and worked. He wants to be the best nickel in the league. That's just his mentality and his goal each and every day as he walks on that field.
Football is obviously such a big part of my life. I just want to continue to make my team proud and play at a high level.
We call him Barbell Taron because we know that Taron's name is going to carry a lot of weight in this town, in this city.
Bills Mafia is special, and not only do I want to win for my teammates, I want to win for the community. They deserve it, the best fans in the world.
Taron Johnson has earned himself a contract extension that will keep him in Buffalo through 2024. It's a 3-year deal as he now joins Josh Allen as the second member of the 2018 draft class to be signed long-term.
Just want to win. That's just the goal, finding that swagger and that confidence and just playing with no fear, and then hopefully we're smiling at the end of it.